Hey, what's up everybody, Nexel here. Today we are playing Star Ocean Anamnesis, and I'm going to go over everything you should be doing daily while playing this game to make sure you get the most amount of gems, the most amount of resources. So hopefully this is going to be useful to beginners or people who just started playing because they have a lot of time on their hands, or people that changed from global to JP and are still a little bit confused about some of the things they should be doing daily with the new systems in JP. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do is just log in. So let me go ahead and pull up my list of everything you should be doing. So this is the daily maintenance list of things you should be doing every single day, and it takes roughly about 30 minutes to get it all done. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and the first thing again is just log in, because by logging in you get stuff right off the bat. So once our game loads up, I'll show you everything that you get, and luckily we're in the middle of a special Soccer Wars campaign right now, so you're going to see that additional login bonus from that campaign. So let's wait for this game to load up, and then I will show you the first thing. So again, that first thing is just making sure that you log in, because when you log in, you get those free bonuses. So here we go. We get the Soccer Wars campaign bonus. This is going to be for the, again, that Soccer Wars collaboration that's going on right now. The next thing you get is your regular daily login bonus. This is always going to be present. There's no campaign for it. As long as you log in, this is going to be present. Next, you get the event coins, or the little silver coins. It's a regular thing that you can get by sharing a character, and when people borrow that character, you get these coins to use on the regular coins, event coins. I forget what it's called actually in the global version, but it's just the regular support coins that you can cash in for gacha items, and I'll show you that in just a little bit. The last thing you get for logging in is actually the affection bonus. So if you max affection a character, if you have a max friendship level with them, they give you gifts right off the bat. It is limited to one character a day, so today I got my Futaba bonuses. Maybe on a different day I'll get my Kasumi bonuses. Maybe on a different day I'll get Reina bonuses. So it's a little different, but it's only one character rather than every single character that you've max affectioned. So those are the bonuses, the notices pop up. Let me go ahead and show you that banner first before we go on with our regular daily checklist of things. So the coins that I got that showed up with my Kasumi, the ones that said times 500, are used for this banner at the bottom here. So this blue banner, and this is what it looks like. These are where the coins go to. So again, that's where you cash those in. Moving on to the next thing that you should be doing daily is you should be doing your daily achievements. So if we go here, the second tab, the one that I'm highlighting right now, that's going to be your daily achievements. Now, there's a long list of daily achievements that could pop up on this list, but let me go ahead and show you the ones that I found. So these are the most common ones. Just match up the symbols and then what it sort of looks like it's saying to the column on the right. That lets you know exactly what your mission is. There is one that I wasn't able to get, and it's actually this first one here. The second one here with the bag of gold full. Now, this is going to be uncap a weapon, and I can show you how to do that a little bit later. That one's probably the hardest out of all of them, but all the other daily missions are listed on the right there. So comparing just the symbols on the screen versus the ones in the document on the right, the first one is going to be, I believe that's take out 50 enemies, right? Yep, looks like that one is take out 50 enemies. The next one is going to be, again, uncap a weapon. The next one after that is going to be complete the Maze of Tribulations 3 times. Next one after that is multiplayer, complete 3 missions with multiplayer. And then the last one is complete all daily achievements. So those are going to be kind of what shapes what we're going to do today. So in order to complete those, let's go ahead and move on to actually doing some missions. So what I like to do is I actually like to complete the Maze of Tribulations first. And the reason for that is the Maze of Tribulations, which is that third icon. Let me actually go back and highlight it. So this is going to be your most consistent way of getting in-game currency. So you can see it highlighted. It is on that second to the bottom row, 2 from the left. So this is going to be your most consistent way of getting gems. So let's go ahead and complete our Maze of Tribulations for the day. And again, this takes about like 5 minutes to do all 3 missions based on what characters you're going in with. So clearly I'm going in with a bunch of 6-star characters. It shouldn't be too bad. If you're starting out, it might be a little bit difficult. You might need to be paying attention a little bit more. But once you get multiple 6-star characters, you get max limit break on them, you have a great friend unit being shared, you can actually just kind of let the game run on auto, and it'll take care of itself. So I'm going to go ahead and put my phone down. So again, once you get enough 6-star characters, it's possible to leave it on auto, but if you're new, you're likely going to have to pay attention, especially at the higher levels where the enemies can get kind of difficult. They can one-hit kill you, they can stun you, things like that. So we got 35 coins right off the bat. Now, something about the Maze of Tribulations is that if there's a new quest, you're always going to want to go to that new quest. So let's say, for example, this second from the top here. All of these I've cleared. Every single time I clear them, I'm only going to be getting 10 coins. But new missions will always give you more coins. So in this case, for completing it the first time, I'm going to get 28 coins on top of the regular 7 that this mission would give me. So again, you want to aim for the new ones because those are going to give you the most amount of coins, and coins is going to be the fastest way to give you gems in this game. And again, gems are actually really hard to come by in this game. So if anything, if there's one thing you should be doing on the daily after logging in, it's definitely completing the Maze of Tribulations, because you're going to want those gems. Because again, gems are really hard to come by as a free-to-play player. So let's go ahead. Again, we're letting it run on auto because I trust my team to be able to take them all out. We got a defender, we've got an attacker, we've got a healer just in case things go wrong. Okay, so that's our second Maze of Tribulations. We've got one more to go. Alright, and here is our third one. And completing this mission actually should complete some of the daily achievements that we looked at right before going into this. Every day, I believe, completing the Maze of Tribulations 3 times, doing 3 multiplayer missions, and complete all daily achievements, those are always on there no matter what. I think the other 3, though, the other 3 daily missions can kind of change between the ones I have listed on the right, and again, uncap a weapon 1 time. So again, we're just letting this run on auto. We can go do something else at this point. We can watch some TV or something like that while this game runs on auto. Okay. So that's our 3 Maze of Tribulations. So let's head back here. And if we go to our daily achievements. Now the daily achievements is accessible from a lot of different menus. From this menu, it's this top right button that I'm highlighting right here. And the second tab again is the daily missions. So by doing the Maze of Tribulations, we completed the clear 3 Maze of Tribulations mission, and then we also completed the obtain 1000 full. That's a super easy one, and you should just run across it while doing other missions. Now we've got defeat 50 enemies, uncap a weapon once, and complete 3 multiplayer missions. So let's go ahead and complete those 3 multiplayer missions while we're at it here. Now this gets a little bit annoying because for multiplayer you could actually be waiting for a long time. So let's actually do this mission. Why not? Let's do the top one. That purple button is multiplayer, and let's see if we could join a room. If we can't join a room, I'll definitely just open one on my own. Now, one thing to note about these farming missions, this is just a little bit of a sidetracking note, is that if you go in with a character you have max friendship with, again, max affection, if you haven't seen that video tutorial that I've released, go ahead and check that out. But if you go into a mission with that max friendship character, you're going to get some additional bonuses by the end of the mission. So it doesn't look like anyone is hosting this, so let's actually host it ourselves. So purple for multiplayer, the top one means we're hosting, and then we've decided, and let's open up our room. And let's see if anyone joins. Now, this is probably the worst part about Star Ocean Anamnesis, is that it's really dependent on multiplayer. It's really dependent on people actually logging in and wanting to play. So here we go. We got one person here. Let's drop the welcome. Let's drop it again. And we want one more person because especially at these higher level missions, it can be very difficult to do them without a full party of people. Luckily, I think my second person is a healer. So let's go ahead and just run in there. Oh, well, looks like we had someone joining at the last minute. All right, so this is going to be one of 3 multiplayer missions. Now, again, you have to complete the multiplayer mission. It's not enough just to participate. You actually have to beat the mission. So in order to speed this up, I'm actually going to be paying attention, especially since this is the level 60 mission. So I'm going to want to make this as quick as possible here. Going to use our long range attacks just to again make it a little bit quicker. Okay, we're at the boss. Hopefully this won't take so long. Oh, they're targeting me. Alright, luckily we got that mastery on, so we're not going to take any charge assault damage here. Alright, somebody rush. Somebody rush. There we go. So, we'll do battle tactics later. We're not going to go into battle tactics now just because this is, again, daily missions. So once we complete all our daily missions, then we'll move on to the rest of the stuff that you should be doing. So right now we're about 10 minutes in of playing, and we've, again, logged in. We got our free login bonuses. We completed our 3 Maze of Tribulations. Now we're just working on the rest of the daily achievements list. And then once we do that, again, I'll go over the rest of the stuff that you should be doing on the daily. Oof, not enough. Not there quite yet. Maybe I should have brought my healer in. This defender isn't doing too hot right now. Oh, oh. Got him. Okay. Good, good, good. Let's drop the thank you to everyone that participated, and let's move on to the next multiplayer mission. So you can see that I actually got a little bit of a bonus for using a character I've max affectioned. It's that little pink one, the third one. That's an additional bonus I got for using my Kasumi, who I have max friendship for. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Let's not use all our AP quite yet. Alright, so let's go here. I'll accept any multiplayer mission, and then let's go with New Year's Raimi. Why not? New Year's Raimi is probably the most degenerate healer out of every single healer that's existed. And now we wait. Again, this is the worst part about Star Ocean Anamnesis, is that if you're doing multiplayer missions, you're going to have to wait until people either open a lobby or until people join your lobby. Luckily, we've got a new person here. It looks like they still have the rookie stamp on them that opened up a lobby, and I think we'll be okay. We've got a healer, we've got a defender, we've got Guardian Angel Fate. We're good to go. We are good to go. All right, let's get going. So this is mission number 2 for me. Again, you tailor what you're doing for the day around what your daily missions are. That way you can complete them faster. Again, it usually takes about 30 minutes to complete everything for the daily missions. Ooh, we got the surprise. Now this is nice because surprise battles give you additional bonuses at the end, which I will show you. I'm glad I was able to catch it on camera so that I can show you what it looks like. Okay, final battle here. Looks like we're up against this super mecha dinosaur. I actually have no idea what the relationship is between this enemy and the actual Sakura Wars anime. Let's just drop this stamp for now. Just letting them know that next time they should have used the heat up bonus. I always love looking at Angel Fate's like rush attack. It looks so cool. Oh, why? Okay. I guess. I don't know why they did that, to be honest. Alright, this should take care of it. It looks like our host isn't exactly super sure how heat-up bonuses work, so I guess, again, we're going to be doing battle tactics in a different video, not this one. This one is for daily accomplishments. Or daily missions, whatever you want to call it. Daily achievements, I think, is what it was called in the global version. Wow, it had to go all the way to the fourth one. Okay, that's fine. So what are we at? We're at 15 minutes. We're almost done with a good chunk of the missions here. Alright, let's drop the thank you, and let's get out of here and move on to our last multiplayer mission. The multiplayer mission is easily going to be what takes up the most amount of time. So again, looking at our rewards, that second one is the surprise reward that we got for fighting that surprise mission, and then you can see my favorite mission again, or the fact that I used a favorite character as part of this mission is that fourth one there, and I believe the first one is the rookie bonus one. Yeah, there's lots of bonuses that you get in this game just for having certain things. That third one was actually because I have a character that gives a bonus. So if we look at this here, you can see that for the blonde-haired character, it shows something underneath it. That means I have that character, and I get a bonus just for having that character. All right, one more. Let's go ahead and use our Joker. Why not? Oh, hey, it's a you. All right. And he picked an easy one, level 15 only. Okay. Or I'm sorry, 15 stamina, not level 50. I believe it's like level 100 or something. Alright, this should be a piece of cake between the two of us. It's all Persona characters. I am really digging this. It's all Persona. Hopefully, again, this shouldn't take too long just because this particular mission doesn't have a high level to it. Okay, piece of cake. Alright, and that is all of our missions in terms of, again, doing the 3 multiplayer missions. So, if we go back to our achievement, which is actually this button on this screen. Again, the second one, complete 3 multiplayer missions. Nice. Now, our last dailies for the day are to unlock 1 weapon or uncap 1 weapon, and then complete 50 or defeat 50 enemies. So let's go ahead and just hop in another one of these missions, and hopefully that gives us enough to have a full essentially 50 enemies that we've defeated today. Now, you kind of want to be picky about when you have that daily achievement, just because sometimes the missions are just the boss fight, and that technically only counts as defeating 1 enemy. You're going to want to do quests that have a little bit more than that. So at least like 3 stages. Every stage has about like 3 to 4 enemies, and then you're going to want to have to complete a few of those there. I think that was 8. I think in total there should be at least 7 enemies. Let's hopefully finish this soon, because there's a few other things we have to do on the daily. But again, doing the missions is definitely gonna take you the longest, because you actually have to be playing there. It's not just something you can skip by, unfortunately. And just a big tip for multiplayer, don't put yourself on auto. Like, that's just bad practice. While everyone else is working hard, you put yourself on auto. Alright, that should do it. So close. Hopefully this finishes it. That should be it. Alright. Yep, there it is. So that completes this mission. Again, we get some bonuses, and that's going to be important because this game is a pretty heavy farming game. So getting as many bonuses as we can is pretty sweet. Alright, and let's see here. So that does complete our daily mission of defeating 50 enemies. Now what we need to do is uncap a weapon. Now I don't think I have an additional or an extra weapon just lying around that I can uncap. So what we're going to do is we're going to... Let's see, I don't have enough here, right? I do not, no. Alright, well let's check my items. I should have something, hopefully. So we'll go to the second one, which is upgrade weapons or accessories. And what we're looking for, again, are 2 weapons of the same name that we could combine into each other, which can take a little bit of time if you don't know what you have in your inventory like I do. See, like right here, I could actually merge these. I just don't want to do that quite yet. So let's see what else we got, if we got anything. Oh, we can combine these 2. Perfect. So for the most part, there's really no reason to keep weapons of the same type or weapons of the same name separate. There really isn't much of a reason for that, because odds are you're playing with one character and then the other 3 characters are going to be teammates from like other parts of the world. Okay, so we uncapped the weapon there, and then that should have unlocked our technically last daily mission, which is uncap a weapon. Perfect. So that's that one. And then again, we completed all our daily missions, so we get that final one, which is complete all your daily missions. Now this is definitely the long part of completing the daily stuff. The rest of the stuff is actually pretty simple. So if you go to this 4th button from the bottom that I have glowing right now, you get 1 free pull a day for 1 character, which is kind of nice because it actually has every single character in the pool at the time. So it's this top banner right here. If we click that, and then this button that I'm highlighting right now, the one that has jewels times 0 next to it, that is our free pull for the day. And it's nice because, again, it can have the limited characters, it can be a 5-star. In our case, it's only a 4-star, unfortunately. But let's see what we got. Let's see if we got the memes. So, we get... Do we get our boy Shimada? We did not. Okay. But again, a free pull is a free pull. You could be getting limit break items. Maybe you're actually limit breaking a character. So there's a lot of good things that come with just doing a free pull every single day. And that was super quick. The next thing that you're going to want to do is if you have your front character, so in this case it's Claire, if you have them and you haven't max affection them, you can just tap on them 5 times to increase their affection level. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You get to do that 5 times a day in order to boost their affection level. Every time after that, they just kind of like move around. Okay, so that is tap on the characters 5 times. We already talked about the Maze of Tribulations. The next thing is send your characters out on deep space missions. Now, here's the thing about deep space is that it actually takes time. Like, there is no getting around the idea that it takes time to do these deep space missions. It literally says the characters won't be back for 8 real life hours. So you might as well just send them out whenever you just log in for the day. So when it has that orange button next to it, it means that they've returned. Another way you can actually call back your ships that have left is by pressing this top button here. The one next to the 14, so that one next to it. That one shows you all the ships that have returned, if they have returned. So let's go ahead and just send out our guys on ships again. I usually like to preference the ones that have rare item, which is this little chest with the goldy circle around it. And usually it's because that's where you get the highest level of awakening chips, which is like the main thing you do when you do deep space missions. So we sent out our 2 ships. Again, you can see how many ships you can send out in the top left there where it says 0/2. That's because I sent both my ships out. So that's another thing you should be doing daily. And then the last thing is just burning all your stamina because... Ooh, goodness. Weird cough there. Because there's no real reason to stack stamina. It doesn't go beyond that maximum limit. So if you've max affection to character, you get that little get button that I just pressed there. Make sure you press that every day because that's like a little boost in stamina. And then head back into the missions and just burn all your stamina for the day. The way that I like to do that is by actually doing these stamina 60 missions. And then just doing multiplayer. Because you actually get a host bonus if you're the one hosting the mission. So let's find our Kasumi, because Kasumi is actually my favorite character to play in this game. So it has nothing to do with the fact that she's actually kind of OP. It's mainly just because I'm a big fan of Persona, so I want to just do my missions with Kasumi. So we'll do one mission, and essentially that's really my daily checklist. So let's pull up that daily checklist one more time here. So make sure you log in, get your free stuff. Make sure you do your daily achievements. Again, if you need to reference that part of the video, just go back a little bit and it shows everything that is a daily mission except for the uncap 1 weapon. That one you're going to have to take a look actually on my screen for when that one popped up. Make sure you do your free pull for the day because it's a free pull. You have to do nothing except just tap on the free pull. Make sure you tap on your character 5 times, the home screen character, because that raises their affection level. Make sure you do the Maze of Tribulations. Again, if there's nothing else that you do on the daily, make sure you do your Maze of Tribulations because that's the best way to get gems. Make sure you burn the stamina and press the stamina restore button. Again, that button comes up daily as long as you have 1 max affection character. And lastly, make sure you send your characters out on deep space missions because again, those take real life time. So let's see. I don't think we'll be able to beat this with 2 characters, so unfortunately I'm going to have to opt out of this one because I want to show you all one last thing in regards to the Maze of Tribulation coins. So if we go to the shop, which is this second from the right button that I'm glowing right now, and we go to the 4th option, this is the exchange shop. And then we tap the middle one. The middle one is like special coins or special events. And the top one is the Maze of Tribulations coins. Now, the big thing about the Maze of Tribulation coins is that you only ever want to cash them in for gems, which is this top option here. You never, ever, ever want to cash them in for stamina tickets. Stamina tickets are just not worth the Maze of Tribulation coins. Only the gems are worth it because that's your most consistent way of getting gems. So let me actually just show you here. So we're going to cash in all 700 of the coins we have here. Take a look at our gem count. We are at 61,550. After cashing in all our Maze of Tribulation coins, which we've been stacking for the past few days, I won't even deny it, we are at 68,550. Again, this is your most consistent way of building gems over the course of time, because for free-to-play players, gems are not very easily acquirable. So that's everything you do on the daily. Again, it took about 30 minutes to do everything, so hopefully you watched this video at times 2 speed. Hopefully you knew exactly where you needed to stop in order to figure out what to do. I have the checklist on the right in case you don't have the time to watch the whole video. So hopefully this was helpful. Hopefully this helps some beginners figure out what they should be doing on the daily. There really isn't anything else that I do on the daily aside from just farming missions at this point. So make sure every day you do those things. Again, it takes about 30 minutes of time to get it all done. But with that being said, that's the end of this video. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, if there are any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to drop them down in the comments below, and I'd be happy to answer when I have the time. If you'd like to join my Discord, it is going to be on the bottom right side of the corner over there on my left. Just hop in there, type the link up, and then it should lead you there. There's currently no Star Ocean Anamnesis channel yet, but if you'd like to be a part of that, if you'd be interested in keeping that discussion going, just let me know in the comments. I'd be happy to open one in there. But with that being said, that's the end of this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, until next time, take it easy.